Let's try that. Can you hear me now, Kay? My microphone wasn't plugged in. I did all that talking, and nobody could even hear my microphone. Good grief. Debbie, hopefully you can see me now. Hopefully we're getting better. Hello, friends that are just jumping in. I guess I gotta start my whole thing over. Hello, Fallon. I see you there. Hello, friend. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Susan. Diane, I hope you can see and hear me now. Oh, guys. I sat there and I was just like, I'm just tired, you know? And of course, my microphone wasn't even clicked in that whole time. I was just yabbering away. Anywho, what I was trying to tell everybody was that with it being November 1st, I figured I would do some Thanksgiving-inspired nails, given that it is Thanksgiving season for our American friends. And then it ended up being a little Christmassy, which I don't think is a bad thing because, you know, it's November 1st. I know there are probably some of you who have dug out your Christmas trees already. So it's kind of in the middle. Anyway, this is what we're going to be doing tonight. So we are mixing chrome and plaid. I'll get light on that so you guys can see. So I have Ego by Revel Nail as the deep red. We've got a chrome powder. It's available on Amazon. Using those Beetles gel liners to do this plaid / chrome situation we've got going on here. And that's the look for this evening. So it is a mixture of dip and gel. Tonight, it's gonna be fun. I like this look. It wasn't hard to do. I just got caught up because I was trying to film a TikTok video for you at the same time as shooting. It took me a while. That's why I was running late today. And obviously you can see that I'm a little scattered given how this live started today. It wasn't smooth. It was not smooth. But we're here now. We're ready to go. Perfect, Chelsea. Enjoy your oil change. I'm glad to hear that. We can keep each other company. Whew, okay, yeah, okay, I'm good now. You know what I will mention too is sometimes as I'm speaking, it's actually a little delayed on your end. So sometimes I'll see comments like delayed from what I said a couple minutes or like a couple seconds ago. So sometimes that creates a little bit of weirdness. But anyway, we got it sorted. Kay, you were on the ball tonight. Thank you. Let's get started. So like I said, the red we're going to be doing this evening is Ego by Revel Nail. This is one of my favorite fall reds. I love it. It is a staple. It's one of my colors actually that you can see I've done a pretty decent dent in. Ego's also close to my heart because it was my second dip manicure ever. Ever. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is a good staple to have in your collection. Also for the white base, so I did a white base under the chrome and also under the plaid. I'm going to be doing the Kiara Sky white dip powder as for that. For the actual dipping liquids, I'm using yet again my first love, Virgo and Gem, so we'll use those tonight. And then for the gel, we're going to be using those Beetles gel liners and then also a mixture of top coats. You'll see why this is going to seem crazy. We're using a matte top coat. That's for doing the little chrome detail on the plaid. I'm using a no white top coat to do the chrome, and then I'm going to finish it off with my favorite gel top coat by Young Nails, the stain resistant gel top coat. It's a lot going on. It's going to be great though. I promise it's not as crazy as it sounds. Let's get started. Hello, Michaela. It is good to see you. We have 74 friends on right now. This is the most friends we've had in a while, so welcome everybody who is here. This is exciting. Crystal Ann, it's so good to see you. Courtney, you're here this week. I'm so excited to see you. Yes, Lorena, you are so correct. All right, friends, so here is another look at the nails that we're achieving this evening. So it is that mixture of the red nails with the chrome. We've got 75 friends on tonight, which is a record that we haven't had in quite a while. So welcome everybody. There must be a lot of new faces in here. So I just want to say hi, I'm Kayla. Excited to hang out and do some dip nails with gel nail art tonight. Don't be a stranger. Be sure to, you know, stretch your thumb as you're watching and double tap your screen every so often. And if you have any friends who would love to see some dip nails, some Thanksgiving nail inspiration, be sure to hit that share button and send it over to them and have them join us. So let's get started. Okay, we are going to go with our base coat from Virgo and Gem and also Ego by Revel Nail. Hello, Tanya. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. I don't want to mispronounce your name. I'm so bad and I hate butchering names. Eddie Taki? I'm hoping I'm close. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope that I pronounced that okay. Fallon, thank you for hitting that share button. Desi, thank you for hitting that follow button as well. I'm so excited to have you. Let's get started. All right, so we're gonna grab our base coat liquid, and so I follow the TikTok application method. It's nicknamed the TikTok apex method to build an apex on the nail. The reason that I'm going to do this method is that it helps build an apex on the nail, which adds strength to the nail. And for those of you who are here every single week, you know that it helps our manicure last longer. So we're going to go in with a first dip of the entire nail. Then we're going to follow that up with a half dip, a three-quarter dip, and then another fourth dip. And again, that's going to help build that apex on the nail for us. So that is the process this evening, but I will walk us through it as we go. Karen, thank you for hitting that follow button. I so appreciate it. All right, friends, let's do this. So we're going to start the brush in the middle of the nail, and we're going to push back up to that cuticle area and down, and then swoop the sides. So it's really important to utilize that pushback technique. The reason being, it's gonna stop from flooding your cuticle area so you get a nice clean application. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna dip into the powder like so, tap off the excess, grab a toothpick, and we're gonna swipe that edge like so. Now, if you get the same thing happen like me where you can see that we missed a couple spots, no worries, that's gonna build up as we go, so don't fret if that happens. It just means that you either miss getting a little bit of liquid there, or it dried a little too fast in those areas, maybe because it was a little thin. No worries though, we're gonna continue to build it up, and it's gonna be great. So, oh, thank you. I'm so glad I said it okay. Karen, thank you for hitting that follow button if I didn't say so already. Kay, my Halloween was great. I was down in the city visiting some friends who came over from British Columbia, so it was a really awesome day catching up with some old friends. Yeah, it was good. Kay, thank you for hitting that share button. Ooh, Courtney, you're rocking some shorties. That's fun. Karen, well, I am so excited to have you here. This is, I mean, I think it's neat, but I'm a little biased, so. All right, let's continue on this manicure, friends. So again, we're gonna start that brush in the middle of the nail. We're gonna push all the way back up without touching the skin and pull forward. And then we're gonna swoop those sides to get a nice line along that cuticle area. And then we're gonna go ahead and dip into the powder. Grabbing a toothpick, we're going to swoop the edges like so. This is again to achieve a cleaner cuticle line. And there we go. I'm gonna skip over because I'm actually gonna dip the middle and ring finger in white, so I'm gonna do those after the fact. I just wanna get all of my red dips finished first here. So again, starting that brush in the middle of the nail, pushing back, pulling forward like so. And toothpick. Boop, boop, boop. All right, and I'm gonna grab my white dip powder, and then we're gonna do those two middle fingers. Lisa, thank you for hitting that share button. I so appreciate it. Have I ever done chrome on dip nails? Yes, actually, that is what we're doing tonight. So I'm glad to have you here. We're gonna go ahead and dip our base first, and then we'll get into the chrome part. Editaka, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Thank you for hitting that share button. I appreciate it. Is that Boston University red? If it is not on purpose, but like, I'll take it if that's a good thing. All right. So just gonna dip into the white. So this is gonna be our base for the chrome nail, and it is also gonna be the base for our plaid nail art design. This liquid is going on very, very thin today. Grief, we're missing areas. That's okay. We're just gonna keep trucking. So again, starting that brush in the middle of the nail, pushing all the way back up to that cuticle area without touching the skin, pull forward, swoop the sides, and that's how we get that nice, thin, even layer. Rebecca, I'm glad you got the email. You're here. All right. right. Perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna keep trekking along. I'm gonna grab my trusty toothbrush. I'm not gonna use the toothbrush on the white nails because I don't wanna like bring the red over. Red and doing white at the same time is a bit of a nightmare, but we're gonna get through it. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush off all that excess powder. Now the reason that we do this is because we do not want any excess powder on the nail because we do not want it to catch on our brush and contaminate our liquids. We also want to get a nice clean finish, and this is going to help with that. And then I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush. Normally I would prefer obviously a toothbrush for this, but I only have one toothbrush, so we're doing our best, okay? Okay, and then for our second layer, we are going to do half the nail. Like I said earlier, the reason that we do this is because we're trying to build an apex on the nail so that it'll help add some strength to the nail and make our manicure last. So to do that, we're going to grab our base coat and we're going to start that brush just below half and we're going to push back up to the halfway point and pull down, and then we're going to paint the bottom half of the nail. And then what I also like to do on this layer is just cap the edges by running the brush very lightly over the bottom. The reason I do that is to help prevent chipping. So highly recommend you do the same. Chelsea, this nail inspo, I look on Pinterest a lot. Tonight's nail inspo is kind of like a mixture of different ideas that I saw. So this one was kind of like myself, but I go on Pinterest a lot. I'm also on Pinterest and I post things all the time. So if you guys are looking for nail inspo, whether it's from me or from other awesome nail creators, I pin a whole bunch of stuff over there. If you go over to my TikTok profile and click the link, you can access my Pinterest account that way. Is it better to do clear first? No, you don't have to do that, Tracy. Your mom, Kay, thank you for hitting that share button 2 times. You were too kind. Ah, Rebecca. Well, go check out Pinterest. I got a few ideas there. Well, I'm glad to see that you're doing it on, I'm doing it on my nails. I do prefer to dip on my natural nail. As you can see, I do have a couple tips on. I usually do that when I have busted a nail, which is the case here. But you know, it's totally a preference thing when it comes to tips. I know lots of people love the full coverage tips. I just don't like the step of adding tips because I'm lazy. So here we are. All right, we're going to start that brush again at the bottom of the nail, push up to halfway, and then paint the bottom half of the nail. Run that brush very lightly over the free edge, and then dip, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other fingers. I'm going to get back, circle back to the white ones. And dip. We'll swap powders. And yeah, I do have tips just on these 2 fingers because they broke, so I'm waiting for them to grow out and match my other ones. But the rest of them are my natural nails. Chloe, you're asking, wouldn't it be bumpy? Is that because of my... Oh, because of how I'm adding the layers? I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to, so if you want to clarify, but I'm just assuming either it's because of my tip or because of how I'm adding the layers. It won't be bumpy because you are actually going to buff it at the end, and that's going to smooth everything out, whether it be like the extra layer from the tip or the way we're applying the layers. No, I wait until I'm done my entire hand and then I go back and I brush off all of the excess powder. I am using the Virgo and Gem liquids this evening. All right, so now that we've done all our dips, I'm going to grab up my toothbrush. I'm going to brush that excess powder off. Again, because I am using Ego by Revel Nail and she's a bit of a... She likes to stain. I'm going to use a different brush just to do the middle fingers so I don't stain them too badly. Okay, and now we're going to go into our third dip. So this time we're going to do 3/4 up the way up the nail, again building up that apex. So we're going to start the brush at about the halfway point, push up to 3/4, pull down, and paint the bottom 3/4 of the nail. And then I also do like to cap the edges here as well. So I'm just gonna very lightly run the brush over that free edge. And then I'm going to continue on doing the same on each finger. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Rebecca. I like switching up my liquids. I just have so many loves that I kind of go through phases with them. I haven't actually used my Virgo and Gem in a while, so I think that's why I've been using them the last couple of weeks, because they were my first love. They were the ones that taught me that liquids make all the difference with a nice dip manicure, so I like to show them a little love. Mavis, no, it wouldn't make the color look different. Unless it's like a color, I mean, you have to build up the color regardless, but it's not going to alter the end finish in any way. Okay, and switching over to that white. Alexis, we're slowly getting back up to that. Like I said, I'm building up an apex on the nail, so it's just that curve shape. The reason we do that is to add strength to the nail. Having an apex is going to help your manicure last longer, essentially. Chelsea, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I don't really want winter to be here yet, I love Christmas nails. So your mom Kay, thank you for hitting that share button again. I appreciate it. Also, we have 87 friends on tonight. You guys are awesome. You guys help a ton by clicking the screen, liking, hitting the share button. You know, sharing is caring too. So if you have any friends that are interested in nail stuff, definitely bring them on. We're hitting records tonight, friends. This is awesome. Megan, I am a talking expert, okay? But I do get distracted every so often, so I'm not perfect. All right, so now that we have done that third dip, friends, we're gonna go back in and apply the dip to the entire nail for our fourth and final layer. And then once we've done this layer, we are going to activate, we're gonna buff everything smooth, and then we're gonna get into the chrome and also the plaid nail art. So we do have some fun stuff coming up. But let's get this part finished. So I'm gonna grab my red again, and we're gonna dip the entire nail. So we're gonna start that brush in the middle of the nail, push all the way back up without touching the skin, and then pull forward, and then we're gonna swoop the sides like so. And we're just going to continue that process on each and every nail. Kendra, thank you for hitting that share button. Your mom, Kay, you were doing great on that share button. Thank you for hitting it again. How long does it take you to remove the dip powder? So it takes me about 10 minutes of soaking time to fully remove everything. If you want to see my dip powder removal tutorial, I do have it pinned on my TikTok account. So you can check it out there. Okay, so we are all done with Ego by Revel Nail. Just in case anybody is wondering what that deep red is, it is a staple. It's a great, great fall color and Christmas color. Absolutely love it. Okay, and then we're gonna finish off the middle finger there with our fourth and final dips. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to brush off the excess. And then we're going to activate. We are going to cure. And then we're going to buff them smooth. So we're going to grab our activator. Now, for those of you who are new to dipping your nails at home, you do not need a UV light for dip liquids because you have this activator. Let me plug my light in because, as per usual, I forgot to do so ahead of time. And now it's being a pain in the butt. So one moment. There, we're back in business. Okay, let's grab our activator. And we're going to activate our nails just by applying. We're not going to spill it everywhere. Jeez. Okay. And then once that is cured, it'll just take a minute, and then we're going to buff everything out. Well, thank you for hitting that share button and hitting the follow button. I appreciate you. Thank you, Baby G. I appreciate you. I'm doing my best. It can take time to speed it up. I mean, it takes me a while too, but that's because I'm chit-chatting with everybody. Izzy, well, then you should do your nails every Wednesday with me. I think that sounds like a great plan. Also, we have over 100 friends here, guys. This is awesome. Thank you, guys. Sure Girl and Ever Gillis, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. How do I apply gel on dip? I'm going to be doing that here in just a moment. So I'll show you how to do that. Cal, thank you for hitting that follow button. Jess and Shyla, thank you for hitting that follow button. You guys are too kind. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to grab my curved file. Guys, I'm just going to grab the curved part and I'm going to put that in by the cuticles. And I'm going to start there just by blending everything into the natural nail. Then I'm going to go down the one side like so, just to smooth it all out. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side to smooth it out. Now, if you find you've got a little humpy ridge there that you don't want, you can just simply go down the bottom like so. And then I do all of my shaping ahead of time, so all I'm doing here is just sharpening up the edges. And then we're going to continue that process on each and every nail. And I'm just trying to get through this part, friends, so that way we can get to the fun gel chrome portion of it. And then I'm going to use a different file actually on my white fingers because, again, that red is just, it just wants to stain all the things. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab the same file, just a different one, just to do the white, and then I'm gonna follow that same process. Helen, Alexis, thank you guys for hitting that share button. Your mom Kay again, Eddie, can I just say Eddie? Hopefully that's okay. Thank you guys for hitting that share button. Spenna124, thank you for hitting that follow button. Samara, that is okay. This is what we got going on tonight. We are just buffing everything smooth and we are just about to get to the fun chrome and gel portion of it. So you came in at the perfect time. Just buffing everything nice and smooth, getting it ready, and I keep bumping my camera. Thank you, Samara. I appreciate that. Megan, you know what? I started doing it this way on lives because I thought it was easier while I was chatting with everybody. And then, you know what? I like the control of hand filing. So I've kind of just stuck with it. I do use my e-file to remove everything because it's definitely a lot faster. But for application, I've pretty much just gotten in the habit of hand filing, and I just like it better now. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure you guys can all see there. Rebecca, yes, absolutely get a curve file. These are amazing. Where I get all of my products, so it kind of depends. A lot of stuff is from Amazon. Anything that I use on Amazon is linked in my TikTok profile. And you actually see a list of all the different things that I use there. Some stuff I have to get directly from brand websites, so it kind of just depends on the product. But the Virgo and Gem liquids I'm using tonight are available on Amazon. The I don't know if Ego is. I'll have to look. If not, it will be on the Revel website. The chrome powder and gel top coats and gel liners will all be available on Amazon as well. Okay, we are buffed out. I'm going to grab a buffer block. I should have had a second one. Okay. And we are just going to go and finally buff everything nice and smooth. Joni, thank you for hitting that follow button. I so appreciate you. Oh, Megan, I'm so glad to hear that. Alex, Amazon is the best. It really is. And I do my best to try to like organize everything to make it easy to find, so you guys don't have to like search through a bunch of things if you do want to purchase stuff from Amazon that I use. So right when you click on my TikTok profile, the link, you'll see like different list of things. So you can directly go to whether it's like nail art stuff, dip kits, dip of goods, whatever it is, it's all listed there. So hopefully that makes it nice and easy if you guys want to do a little shopping. Andrew Ann, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. Oh, Alex, we're twinning. It is the best red, though. Megan, no. I will, for the most part, I will reuse them a few times, just because I only use stuff on myself. But I will switch them as they get old, or if the color kind of stains them, or whatever it may be. There's like a weird hump on my white nail there. Oh, that's my red one. Ooh. All right, I think we're good. 1 second, friends. I'm just going to do my up close. I always like to hold out my nails like this because I find it gives me a little bit better of a vantage point to make sure that everything is smooth and shaped the way that I want. So if you want to know my secret to shaping my nails, it's looking at them from different angles. I find that that makes such a difference in just making sure that you can spot any imperfection. So I'll hold them like this, and then the other thing that I will do as well, so I'll kind of look at them this way as well, and I'll just keep going back and forth and making sure that I'm happy with them. And then once I am, we'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm going to clean these up. Where's my nail brush? There's my nail brush. It's got some water on it, so I'm just going to clean these up really quick, and then we're going to get into some gel. Now, the thing with gel, make sure that you do not apply a second coat of activator. We're going to skip that, and we're going to go right into doing gel. Now, I think we're good. Okay. So let's chrome first. Helen, yes, I do have tips on these two nails because I broke them. I'm trying to grow them out. The rest of them are my natural nails. Oh, gosh. How did I fix this again? 1 second, friends. There we go. Okay, you are the best. Thank you for keeping me in line. I wish you guys could post pictures in the comments. That would be awesome. Cara Jean and Lisa Marie, thank you for the rose and the heart me's. I appreciate those. Those are awesome. Helen, yes, they are my own nails. All right. Oh, Chelsea, also, thank you for the heads up. You guys are the best. All right, so I have my full cure lamp here ready to go. It is the Sun UV gel lamp, also listed on my Amazon if you guys want this one. So we're gonna be using that. And then I'm just gonna stick it off to the side here. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, let's do the chrome. So we're gonna do this first. So like I said, we've got everything buffed, cleaned everything. I'm gonna grab actually a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to wipe my 2 gel nails. We're gonna make sure those are nice and clean. Did I just trip on camera? You bet I did. This is why. I don't tie my slippers. Can you believe that? Good grief. I've got rubbing alcohol. I'm just wiping my nails clean because I want to make sure there's no dust on them because otherwise you'll be able to see it on the chrome. Woo! Kayla. Okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm going to be fine. Now we're going to grab our No Wipe Gel Top Coat, which is just this Beetles one here that I'm using tonight. I also am using this chrome powder. All of these things are shared in my nail art list on Amazon. So if you go to my TikTok profile and scroll down, you'll see nail art. All these things are listed there. So yeah, so that's what we've got. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our gel top coat and we're going to apply that to the entire middle finger. Actually, the light bar is from Sparkle & Co. They sent it to me in like a gift package. And I haven't seen it on Amazon, but it would probably be available on their site. Okay, so let's grab our gel top coat. So we are going to apply this to the entire nail. So starting in the middle of the nail, pushing all the way back to the cuticles, pulling forward, swooping the sides, making sure that we get nice, even coverage all the way across the nail. Like so. I'm going to cap the edges. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my full cure lamp. I'm going to pop my hand in for 30 seconds. And then we're going to take our chrome powder and we're going to take an eyeshadow application brush and then we're just going to rub it on. Chroming is super easy. The only thing with chrome is like really make sure that you don't have any dust on the nail. You really want your nails to be buff smooth. Any imperfections are going to show because chrome is not forgiving in the least. So definitely make sure that you've got really clean, smooth nails before you apply. But as far as applying chrome, super duper easy. Okay. So now that we've done a quick cure on that, we are going to grab our chrome powder and I'm going to put you guys nice and close so you can see this entire process really easy. Sharon, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. Your mom K237, you are crushing that share button tonight and I appreciate you, so thank you. All right, so now that we've done that quick not quite flash cure, 30-second cure on the nail, we're going to grab our applicator, we're going to dip it into the chrome powder, and then we're just going to rub it all over the nail like so. Like I said, chroming is very easy to do, friends. And just like that, we've got a chrome nail. Right? Easy peasy. We're going to pop that in for a full cure, and then I'm going to put my chrome aside. And now we are going to get into doing the plaid nail art. So I am using, I don't want to trip again. I've already embarrassed myself on camera today. Okay. So for these, I am using the Beetles gel liners. So the kit that I have comes with a bunch of colors. Again, this is in my nail art list. So TikTok profile, scroll down to see like nail art recommended products. This kit is in there. It has so many colors. So we're going to be using those to do the nail art. And then there is a look at our chrome, all good to go. And then I'm just going to take a brush and just get rid of some of that excess powder. And we are going to be top coating everything in gel. I'm just going to do that at the end. That is nice. That came out real nice. I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's keep trucking. Okay, so we, like I said, are using those Beetles gel liners. I've already kind of mixed the colors a little bit. That's what I love about that kit. It comes with so many different colors, so you can kind of tweak the colors if they're not quite the shade you want. And then I'm going to be using a longer-ish nail brush, which is key to getting straight lines. So you don't want too long of a brush, I realized. My really long brush didn't work well, but this is the brush that I'm using to do the plaid. So first thing we're going to do is create that red background line. Who else do we have here? Sorry, Blue Jellyfish, thank you for hitting the follow button. Sharon, thank you for following. Megan and MJ and HP fan club, thank you guys for hitting the share button. I appreciate that. We're just getting to the good part too, so this is awesome. Okay, so to create the plaid, we are going to, I'm going to use my little mixture of brownie red that I did here. And here's what I'm going to recommend. Mark where you're trying to get to with this line. It gives you like an end point. So I'm trying to get to about here, right? So I'm gonna make just like a little line there, okay? And then I'm actually gonna hold my nail this way, and then I'm gonna get this out of the way so I don't stick my hand in my nail palette. And then kind of using that line, we're gonna let the brush do its thing with the line. So starting here, we're just gonna place the brush down and pull it forward. And as you can see, the length of the brush is doing a lot of the work on that straight line. So we did that, and then I'm just gonna go back in and just kind of do any little touch-ups that need to be done. The nice thing with working with gels, if you make a mistake, a little bit of rubbing alcohol will make those mistakes disappear. So you can actually see where I've got an area that I don't love. A little imperfection. I'm going to fix it in a second. I'm just trying to add a little bit more red in here. Okay, so there's a little dot there that I don't love. So I've got another brush in rubbing alcohol. So I'm just gonna kind of like flick it. This is my super long brush, by the way. That one's not getting the, I'm just gonna use the other end of my applicator actually. Okay. And then we're gonna do the line straight across. So I kind of like roll my nail for this part. So I'm gonna grab my liner brush again, figure out roughly how high up I wanna go. Oh wait, this one goes up high. I almost did it wrong. So we're gonna start the brush here, and I'm just gonna kind of lay it flat, and then I'm gonna roll my nail going this way, like so. And then I'll come in and just get this side here. And sorry guys, I'll get back in the comments in a second. I'm just trying to like make sure that I don't mess this up. I'm coming. You guys can see okay? Okay. Okay. All right, so there we go. So that we got our first cross on the plaid. I'm gonna go in and give that a full cure, and then while it's curing, I'm gonna come in back into the comments. No, I didn't. So the thing with doing gel over top of the dip powder, skip your second coat of activator. You should rough up the surface a little bit, and then go in with your gel. Melly, Lunar, and Melly and Lunar, thank you for hitting the follow button, and A. Dylan, thank you for hitting that share button. I appreciate it. And thank you for hitting the like button. Also appreciated. All right, friends. So next up, we're going to do, it's kind of hard to see because of my lighting, but we are going to do that brown line, and then we're going to create the chrome line. Chrome line's where it gets kind of fun because there's a few steps involved. Okay, so we've given that a full cure. Now I'm going to go in with the brown gel. And then this time, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to make a little mark for myself. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the red off this brush. Okay. I'll move you guys in. Megan, thank you for hitting that share button. I appreciate it. Okay, so again, I'm going to make a little mark for myself where I want to end up. So I know, I'm going to move that out of the way so I don't stick my hand in my palette. And then I'm going to run that brush, again, letting the length of the brush do a lot of the work to keep that line as straight as possible. And then I'm going to go in and just thicken it up a little bit. And then same thing as I did before, to do the horizontal line, I'm kind of rolling my nail. So I'm going to figure out roughly where I want that line to go. I'm going to start it here, and then I'm just going to roll my nail over. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in and just do the little details to fill it. Okay, so we've got that. Again, I'm going to go in for a full cure. And then we're going to grab a matte top coat. So the reason that we're going to do this next step is, as you can see, there is one chrome line, but I don't want to chrome the entire thing. So if we do a matte top coat over top, it won't allow the chrome to get anywhere else we don't want it to go. Sorry guys, also my phone gave me like a low battery warning, so I'm trying to get this done so I don't lose you guys part of the way through, because that would be really crappy to do at this point. So we're just waiting for that cure to finish, and like I said, then we're going to go in with a matte top coat so that we stop the chrome from getting where we don't want it to go. In the meantime, I'll get my brush ready for this next spot. Waiting for the chrome is, or waiting for the cure is like the most boring part of this. All right, we're good. Okay, so grabbing that matte top coat, like I said, and we're gonna apply across the entire nail. And then we're just gonna go in and cure. Now, just to make sure that any of that inhibition layer is gone, I am going to grab a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and I'm just going to swipe the nail before I do the chrome. Well, I'm excited. We're just about to do the chrome line. We are almost at the end here. Oh, Courtney, I feel you. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I've been debating going back to like more of a ballerina coffin. I love my oval nails, or like almond nails. I like them so much, but then I'm like, because some designs look better with certain shapes of nails, and I've really liked some designs that have like that coffin-y shape, but I can't bring myself to change it. I don't know. I'm very indecisive. Is that because like the shaping, Rebecca, or because you don't feel like it suits you? I can't remember. I feel like we talked about this before. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. Just grabbing my rubbing alcohol, friends, because again, I'm just going to do a quick swipe. Make sure that we get rid of any layer on the nail. And then we are ready for that chroma line. So what we're going to do is grab that same brush, And I'm just going to use a white gel just so I can see where that line is going. I'm going to grab more white gel because apparently I'm out. Sarah, I find that too, actually. Ever since I switched to almond-shaped nails, I find my nails don't chip as bad. Not that they chip or like break, like they don't catch on things. Sarah, that's fair. Ooh, medium short is nice, Lunar. That's true. Okay, so we're gonna grab that white. So again, friends, we're gonna do the exact same process we've done. We're just gonna go on the, what is it, inside? Inside? Yeah, inside of that brown. So I'll get you guys nice and close. So again, well, you can kind of see your endpoint here. All we're gonna do is just trace along that brown line. And then again, I'm gonna go above the brown line and I'm just gonna roll my finger and then go back and just do any little touch-ups that we need. Like so. Now I'm gonna cure that for, just like the middle finger, I'm gonna cure that for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna get our chrome powder out again and grab our brush. Do 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 do. Lorena, the trick is having a brush with that long of bristles, because the bristles do most of the work. Okay, so after we've cured for a quick 30 seconds, we're gonna grab our applicator again, and then all we're gonna do is just run that along the line. And because we've done that matte top coat, because we've used that rubbing alcohol, it's not going to get anywhere we don't want it to, which is nice. And then I'm gonna grab my fluffy brush and just kind of wipe away any excess powder really quick. And then do a full cure. That's fair, Courtney. Whatever makes us feel good inside, right? Like that's what we're going after. Do 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 do. Oh, waiting for the cure. All right, friends, and then just so you guys know, we're gonna go in finally with the stain-resistant gel top coat. This is my favorite gel top coat from Young Nails, and we're gonna do a top coat on all the fingers. All right. And then make sure we get off any excess. And then we're going to apply same way as before. Now make sure that you cap those edges, of course, on your top coat to avoid chips. And there is that beautiful, beautiful chrome, which turned out so nice. I'm so proud of that one. We got our chrome plaid. If I did the edge on that. Okay. And then full cure, and then we are done. I'll give you guys a final reveal, and then I'm going to have to skedaddle because my phone is telling me that the battery is going to die and I'm gonna lose my nail cam, which I don't want to happen. Actually, I guess I don't. I really just need you guys to be able to see the reveal. So there is the first finger. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a 90s square nail, okay? I'm with you on that one. That's a classic. Zines, no, you don't have to use a dip top coat. If you're using gel nail art, just going over with a gel top coat, like I said, this one's my favorite one, is fine. Just make sure you skip that second coat of activator after you buff. Megan, normally I just use dip top coat, but if I'm doing nail art, I use gel. So like, I don't really prefer gel top coat. It's just depending on what nail design that I'm doing. If I'm only doing straight dip powder, then I'll always use a dip top coat. No, you don't have to use the base gel. Esmeralda, I am using Ego by Revel Nail for the red. Perfect. Awesome. You guys are welcome. Okay, cool. Let's go in. This is the final look, my friends. Like I said, this was supposed to be like Thanksgiving fall nails, but it ended up being a little Christmassy, which it is November 1st, okay? So we're in Christmas season, I think. All right, there is the final look this evening. Smudge, you're here. I just finished. Just finished. Esmeralda, you're welcome. I hope that helps. Crystal, I think you got this. This one looks intimidating, but it's not. The biggest things to remember with the chrome is just make sure that you buff everything so smooth because the chrome is not forgiving. That's the hardest part about chrome. Guys, we have lost my nail cam. My phone has died. But that's okay. We got our face. Good grief. I don't know if I can just switch. There we go. Let's just switch to my face. There we go. That makes that less weird. Can you guys see from far away? Does that work? Is that better? You guys like seeing that view? I feel oh, can you guys see my camera? My computer screen is over here, just so you guys know what I'm looking at. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus, but anyways, there's the look. Da, 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 da. Christmas, Merry Christmas. Mama Jones, thank you for hitting that follow button. Kayla, thank you for hitting that follow button. Another fellow Kayla, hello. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Megan. I hope that helps. Lunar, thank you. Rebecca, you were too kind. Awesome. Thank you, friends. I love these. I am excited. Like I said, more Christmassy than maybe Thanksgiving fall, but whatevs. November 1st, here we are. Basic Christmas bees, you know? I don't know. Thank you, MJ. You guys are awesome. Okay, friends, what do I have coming down the pipeline? I am working on tutorials. I am trying to post more content for you guys, but I got a lot going on YouTube, actually. So if you guys don't follow me over there, definitely go check me out. I've got full-length tutorials over there that are a little easier to watch on the full screen. So if you're not already checking me out on YouTube, definitely go do that. I would love to hang out with you there. What else? The other thing is, if you have not already grabbed my ultimate DIY nail guide, DIY dip nail guide, you can grab that. Just go over to my TikTok profile, click the link. You can see where you download it. All that is basically a collection of all of my dip nail tutorials in one easy location. So if you are looking to dip your nails at home, that gives you kind of one area to go. Oh, okay. these are all the tutorials that I need. So definitely check that out. Like I said, it's in my TikTok profile. The other thing is if you haven't already joined the email list and you want to get alerted when I go live, if you want to get alerted when the replays are ready, I do post them on YouTube, so definitely get yourself on that email list. Again, go over to my TikTok profile, click the link, and you can put your email in there. That will get you on the list for alerts. Other than that, like I said, I am working on more tutorials for you guys, slowly but surely. I promise. I'm still here. I'm doing my best. Oh gosh. Lunar, I just got dip powders. I'll definitely take a look. Awesome. Well, hopefully that nail guide will give you a hand. Like I said, it does contain all my tutorials. It contains all of the recommended products that I like to use as well. So definitely check that out. And yeah, other than that, happy November 1st, friends. Can we believe it is November already? We're almost ready to kick it into high gear with Christmas nails. I don't know. See, I'm one of those people, I usually like to wait till December, but I feel like I can get away with doing Christmas nails early because obviously you guys are going to want inspo before December. So like I should probably do Christmas nails early, I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to do my part, okay? Oh gosh. Anyway, well, today ended up being more Christmassy than I intended, but whatever. I think they're still fallish. I think the chrome is what makes them feel kind of Christmassy, but anyway. Oh, Jana, you're here. Yes, of course. Okay, so my phone died, so I don't have my nail cam anymore. It died right at the end, but hopefully you can get an idea of what they look like from there. I think this is actually like a better reveal. Maybe I should just switch to my nail cam at the end now, or my face cam. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Anywho, my friends, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It was, as always, a pleasure to hang out with you, and thank you for taking some time out of your evening or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever it is you live. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to spend with me. I really appreciate it. I love the questions. I love being available to answer any questions as much as I can. And you guys know I totally am in love with our nail community that we've built here. It has been so much fun. Looking forward to getting to see you guys week after week after week. So with that said, if you're new here, definitely join us more often. I hope you do. I'm live every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, I do send out alerts when I go live, just as a reminder. So if you want to get on that list, TikTok profile, click the link. You can put your email in there. Mercedes, I feel like we need to troubleshoot, but definitely go through some of my tutorials, and that might kind of give you an idea of some things, tips and tricks to try, because sometimes it's just like one little tweak that can make such a difference. And I do have all my tutorials posted here on TikTok, on YouTube, or just go get the guide that has everything in one easy place. That guide is available in my TikTok profile. Just click the link. And it is free, guys. You don't have to pay for it. Okay, MJ, we're on follow. Okay. Black Friday is a good starting point. Sarah Lou, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. Jana, yes, I will have the YouTube replay hopefully up tomorrow morning as long as I don't forget. I'm sorry, guys. I was late last week again. I'm terrible. I do try to get it up Thursday mornings, though. Hello, Miss Fallon. I saw you jump in. All right, my friends. Well, I am going to call it an evening. Yeah, I think I need to go to bed for the night. I think it's tired. I'm tired. Also, for those of you who are still here, I would absolutely love if everybody would join me in wishing a happy one day late birthday to my niece Fallon, who just jumped in because she just turned 16 and she just got her G1, which in Ontario is your learner's permit to drive, which is pretty exciting. So happy birthday, Fallon. I'm so proud of you. That is awesome. She's gonna be like, I can't believe you mentioned that on the internet. I'm just kidding. Michaela, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. There he goes, Fallon. Thank you, MJ. The best. 16. That means you're halfway to 32. I'm not embarrassing you. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Also, it's my job as your aunt to wish you, or to embarrass you every so often, Fel. Just kidding. I love you. Oh, well, happy birthday to your boyfriend as well, Lunar. I hope you guys have a good day celebrating. Love you too, Fal. All right, friends, I will be on next Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on TikTok. Again, sign up for those email alerts if you have not already. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I hope your weekend is fantastic, and I will see everybody next week. Bye, friends.